What's up, YouTube? You guys commented on a little like fitness day. I just want to basically get my body back together because, you know, having this baby, I gotta get the third, and I gotta put you onto a whole lot of stuff going on. And before y'all even ask this question, oh my God, Ling, you look totally different. A girly had a tan, and I got my nose done. So you already know, we trying to get prepared for the summer, and summertime is right around the corner. So what we really doing here? We not wasting no time. But other than that, I'm going to make sure y'all get caught up on everything that literally happened. For the most part, this is just what I want to do for right now, and y'all just basically caught me a little lacking on putting myself together. And I'm gonna be drinking my agua from this company called Curren-ley. If y'all want to go and get you something to drink, because listen, body need to be tea before the summer is over. Okay, let's get into it. Come. Now that we got that handled, and I know what y'all gonna say, basically y'all gonna look at me like, Ling, where you been? It's a lot of stuff that had happened, and y'all already know Jersey's now in the world, so she's giving me a little baby a hard time, but I'm gonna put y'all onto that in the next type of like talk. But for right now, the main topic is putting y'all onto like literally what was happening. So the reason why I was like low-key MIA when it came down to like making videos. And don't worry, we're gonna get back on the process of making them videos. So don't worry, Ling is back in action. We back as bigger than ever. For one, there was a little bit of drama when it came down to a body that everybody was mainly using, and like I said, it was slander going back and forth in the internet, and not a lot of people was, you know, favoring what was said. Not a lot of people were understanding of what it was said, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to get into that political dispute about that. I just feel like at the end of the day, certain things on this internet should really not be said, even if it's a opinion matter, because some people can just like drag it on to something else of like how they personally feel on things. But more to the story, not a lot of companies are not supporting a body anymore, and you know, a lot of people are feeling some type of way about it. But I'm just saying that's just what happened. And then there's a new body that came out, and it's called the Manuka body. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Manuka. Yeah, it's a body that's like that, and I ain't gonna lie, this body is low-key fire. It is peach body / Cupra mixed in one. I feel like depending on how you shape it, you can shape it in different ways and forms where it can look a certain type of way. You don't have to have a big butt, you don't have to have a big chest. You can just make it seem like however way you want to proportion it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of made it look like how my peach body was, because before then, when I was making these videos, I wasn't peach, and I did switch back and forth with my reborn, because like, you know, when you want to wear certain outfits, you want to like be innovative and try different things, and that's just how it is. If I want to wear a certain outfit and it's not my size, as long as I got the other body and I can shape it to make it look like something, I'm gonna wear it. Made it shape it like that. It did look a little plumper, and you know, I'm a mom, I got a little fat. But yeah, for the most part, that's just what it's giving. It comes with different builds when it comes down to the body, like a different deformer for the chest, butt, and more. It has little baby animations if you wanted to do it. It's basically like a whole package deal when it comes down to a lot of deformers and add-ons that people be buying for their stuff. It is kind of quote-unquote pricey for the body, but to me personally, it's not that pricey, because if you think about it, if you buy one body on this game, it's like about 3K, 4K on else, right? But then you have to go buy deformers, you gotta go and buy animations and more just to make your body a specific type of way. And low-key, this body already comes as one, and to me that's like a perfect setup when it comes down to it, especially for the girlies that's just not wanting to get on here. So I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just something to like look forward to. Another thing that had came about was me and my sister was working on multiple projects. Like when I say multiple, I mean back to back. We did a lot of landscaping, we did a lot of house decors, we did baby rooms, events, parties, and we eventually got to a point where we made a whole city. I will show you guys maybe a little snippet of it, and if you guys want to view a little bit more of that type of content, especially if you guys want to be like, you know, interested in that type of content, I'm gonna drop the Instagram down below in the description, and I'm gonna put it in the comment section just in case if you guys wanted to go check that out. But basically, this is our company. It's called this is how we brand our stuff, and then this is basically of how we set everything up. We try to make everything fair pricing for a lot of people, especially for new people that are starting the game, because when you get on this game, you want to make it like where you actually have a lot of fun and you can do what you want to do. So we try to do it in a way that it is more in everybody's type of budget when it comes down to the game. And it's not really of us pinching too much into a lot of stuff the longer we keep working this type of process. So yeah, and our prices are not that expensive. We try to make sure it's like, as much as we can do it. Yeah, and then this little snippet of the city. Can't say too much, but if you guys want to see more of it, again, tune in on that Instagram. Now back to the conversation. We also did go on vacation. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to actually bring y'all on the vacation, only for the fact of the area that we went to. It wasn't really about like role play. It didn't have really much of anything. We kind of like had to do it our own. And I feel like when it came down to this type of area that we chose, I feel like it was mainly for pictures, and for the pricing, I would personally say that it was a little bit pricey when it came down to it, because of the fact that I had to come in with majority of my own stuff, and I'm just paying for mainly a room and just to take pictures everywhere. To me, it was just a little too much. And if you guys are wondering what I mean by pricey, it was like $1,500 per person, and it was $1,500 per night. So it was like if I wanted to stay for like say 3 or 4 days, that's like $10K or roughly $7K just for one person. And then if you guys wanted to pay off as a group, then you have to do like a group payout. And to me, that was just like a very expensive thing, and I'm not really getting like the actual feel of feeling like I'm connecting when it comes down to the stuff. It's like I came here to take a picture and I can get offline. And to me, that it can get like, a little bit, I wouldn't say boring, but you know what I mean. It's like it will get a little, it's not much of interaction when it comes down to it. So I just say, like, if you guys are down for mainly pictures, perfect place to go to. But when it comes down to like anything other than that, I feel like the main places I would mainly recommend is High Life, destinations, and there's another place, but I'm gonna put that in like in the description. Can't think of it on the top of my head, but y'all know, I get the gist. I also did have a little cold too, and I wanted to do so much of recording, but it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it sounded horrible. Like, y'all wouldn't even recognize that it was me. Y'all probably would think I was hacked or something. Here are some clips of basically what the resort was looking like. Like I said, it was very nice. It just didn't have much on roleplay. But, we do what we do. We not going to sit here and be sour, so we going to get it done and have fun. And I did a little rock climbing. Took some pictures with the animals. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see basically like me taking pictures with the elephants. I was trying to take a picture with the giraffe, but I'm not gonna lie, them animals, they be moving and it's really hard to like catch them. So I was just like, I'm gonna just take my picture with the elephant and just rock with it. Eventually, we did go scuba diving, looked at some fish, some sharks a little bit. Fortunately, can't show too much because I feel like YouTube is going to probably take it down due to the bathing suit choice. But yeah, and then how to end it out with basically getting a little baby massage, because we've been working really hard and want to make sure that basically eventually when we get back on the boat of things, everything is back to normal and we giving our full energy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys found this video educational, fun, something to talk about, or even some more so. Tell a friend to tell your neighbor to tell your dog that I'm so ling, and I'll get back with y'all later. Bye.